Good time to get out in the yard and maybe plant a tree, add one to your yard. Well, Hennepin County wants to help with that effort. They're looking to plant a lot of trees over the next 4 years with a big goal there. Lauren Andrago joining us live to talk more about this. What is it? 1, 2, tree. Clever play on words there, effort.
It's that easy, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 1, 2, tree. Yeah, it's that easy. That's how easy Hennepin County wants to let neighbors know you can plant a tree in your yard. And we know there's a lot of folks in the county who need to replace some ash trees. More on that in a second. 1 million trees is the goal. Hennepin County wants to plant that many trees between now and 2030. I should say, though, we are over halfway to the goal. 550,000 trees have been planted in recent years, and a lot of it is helped to this spot that we're standing in right now. This is a gravel bed nursery. You've maybe never seen trees growing this way. It's one of few in Minnesota, the largest in Minnesota, perhaps the largest in the world. These little trees here will be eventually taken to county projects and city projects, to highway medians, and helping beautify and replacing those ash trees. You might remember back in 2015, the year that this gravel patch came to life, a little pesky enemy came to town. His name is the emerald ash borer. He infected hundreds of thousands of trees across the county and forced a lot of neighbors to uproot some really large, beautiful trees. We lost a lot of our canopy because of it, and this is part of the effort to bring it back. Dustin Ellis is here to tell me more about it. You're the forestry supervisor here on your annual open house day, and we watched about 100 people just come in because they wanted to learn more about what was happening here at the gravel nursery. So before we get into these beautiful trees, can you tell me what's going on underneath this gravel?
Sure. So like you mentioned, this is a gravel bed. So this is a low input hydroponic system. We don't put any nutrients or fertilizers on this. This is just water and gravel. And what this does is this enables the trees to basically sit for the summer and grow fantastic root systems. We don't really put on a lot of growth up top. They put all their energy into the root system, and then about mid-September we'll start planting these out in our projects.
Wow. How did Hennepin County come up with this system? How did you figure out that this was the system for you?
So on top of this being fairly simple, it's economically viable. So this is these types of trees we can get in at a lower price than your average containerized trees or larger trees that you would get at a nursery. So we're bringing these in at a lower price. The only cost or continuing cost is the gravel, getting that every few years in water.
Sure.
You know, we may have to add some gravel, but other than that, we are a self-sustaining system every year. We don't have a lot of inputs that we have to put into it. So it's just such an economically viable system for municipalities and counties to use.
So simple and so effective. And I want to talk about some of these specific trees. There's all sorts of species here because diversification is important. We had so many ash trees that were all infected by this emerald ash borer. So your goal partially is to get a lot of different kinds of trees that one enemy, pest, can't get to.
Exactly. You know, and we estimated there was 1 million ash trees in Hennepin County alone.
Wow.
So we're losing 1 million trees right off the bat. And so we knew that we had to replace those, hence our 1 million tree goal is that, you know, we're trying to stay status quo, but after the 1 million tree goal, we want to continue to plant trees.
Yeah.
But yeah, exactly. Diversification is the key. If we get another insect or a disease that comes through that's going to affect one species of tree, we're not going to be eliminating 1 million trees, you know.
Right.
Hopefully it's just a few thousand.
Yeah.
And that's just going to be a benefit to the urban forest or general forest as a whole.
Last hour, you showed us these redwood trees that in, California can grow to be 120 feet tall. You said maybe 70 to 80 feet once these are fully grown?
Sure, in Minnesota. So this is a Don redwood. The scientific name is Metasequoia glyptostroides. But yeah, these are cold hardy for Minnesota, and not too many people know about them. They'll lose their needles in the winter, and then they regrow them every spring, and they are just beautiful trees.
They are spectacular, and I can tell they're going to get big and hardy. You had some tulip trees over here.
Exactly.
Unique. I had never heard of those
before. We've got tulip trees. They have just they've got really cool flowers and unique leaves. And these are, tulip trees are more found in southern ranges, real southern ranges. We're talking the south. Georgia, that area, and we're able to plant these, and they live in our area.
Wow.
So we've been able to experiment with a lot of different tree species to see if they're going to be hardy for Minnesota.
There were a lot of neighbors here today. I think a lot of folks who maybe lost an ash tree or two over the last couple of years. And Hennepin County is putting out this really fun campaign, 1 2 Tree, because you want people to know how easy it is to grow and take care of a tree.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of people, there's a lot of fear behind planting a tree and taking care of it. And we want to show them that we want to simplify it for folks. We've put out a tool that they can select a tree for themselves, the type of tree that they'd like. If they want a big shade tree or a fruit tree, it'll go through some questions, and then you can, it'll select a tree for you that's appropriate for your site. And that's at the hennepintrees.org.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Dustin, thank you so much for your time. All of these experts, so fascinating to listen to today. If you're in the area and you want to learn more, this open house is available until 3 p.m. today. But like Dustin said, you can go to Hennepin County's website. They'll walk you through the process and let you know what kind of trees might work in your yard. Rob, we were talking to Tom Butler last hour. He said they had to get rid of 3 ash trees, which is so devastating. They're huge and they're beautiful, and we've seen lots of neighbors go through this same thing. So Hennepin County has the answer. There's dozens of different trees that could work well for you, depending on what you're looking for.
Yeah, we've seen so many of those. And part of that is what they talk about is the diversity in planting trees too, to make sure we really mix it up so there aren't, when disease hits one type of tree, it doesn't take so many out at once.
It doesn't take a million of them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lauren, thanks so much.